Okay, so here's the deal. You're scrolling through TikTok, and suddenly everyone's freaking out about a Canadian streaming show's casting choices. Wait, what? A hockey romance series called Heated Rivalry just dropped Season 2 casting news, and it's causing a full-blown existential crisis in its fandom. Let me explain why this isn't just about two actors playing new characters. It's a microcosm of everything we're still getting wrong about representation in 2024. /n/n now. I'll admit, I didn't expect to spend my Tuesday analyzing the body type of a fictional hockey team's social media manager. But here we are. Justice Smith and Charlie Gillespie joining the cast shouldn't be controversial, right? Except in the books, one of these characters, Harris, is specifically described as pudgy with a soft belly and stocky build. And fans who saw a rare chance to have a romantic lead with a non-idealized body are now feeling gutted. Personally, I think this reveals a dangerous double standard in how we approach diversity. We're so focused on certain checkboxes that we ignore other forms of representation that matter just as much. /n/n let's unpack what's really happening here. The show already faced backlash during Season 1 casting. Remember when people complained about Hudson Williams playing a Russian hockey player? But then he became a literal meme icon because of a Canadian Tire tote bag. So what changed? The difference now is that the fandom has matured. They're not just screaming about abs in TikTok edits. They're demanding structural change in how stories about queer relationships get told. One fan on TikTok put it perfectly. I wanted to see someone who looks like me getting kissed under arena lights, not another chiseled Adonis. And honestly, that hit me harder than any rom-com montage ever could. /n/n what fascinates me most is how this mirrors broader cultural tensions. We're in this weird space where audiences want progressive storytelling but still cling to traditional aesthetics. The director's statement about wanting vulnerability feels like empty virtue signaling when they cast actors who fit conventional beauty standards. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a self-described pudgy character being the romantic lead in a major production? This isn't just about one show. It's about which bodies get deemed desirable in media narratives. /n/n but wait. Let's not crucify the actors here. Justice Smith is a phenomenal talent who brought depth to Pokémon Detective Pikachu of all things. The problem isn't with who's cast, but with the systemic unwillingness to challenge beauty norms. What if this controversy becomes the catalyst for actual change? What if Season 2 includes subtle nods to Harris's book-described insecurities through writing rather than appearance? Could that even work? I'm torn because on one hand, I want to support artists getting roles, but on the other, how many more chances do we give Hollywood to get this right? /n/n here's the wild part. The author herself seems to be enjoying the chaos. Her shady Instagram story side-eye at past critics feels like a "I told you so" moment for creators defending their casting choices. But does this mean fans have more power now than ever before? The fact that Crave even acknowledged body diversity concerns in their official statement proves that screaming into the void of social media sometimes works. /n/n so where does this leave us? With a fascinating paradox. The most popular queer romance on television might end up being the battleground for redefining what ideal looks like. Maybe the real victory here is that fans now expect better, not just different actors, but different kinds of stories. What do you think? Are we asking too much from a hockey romance show? Or is this exactly the kind of cultural friction that leads to real change? Drop your takes in the comments. I need to know if I'm the only one seeing this as the most important non-story in entertainment right now.